All right. I'm here at the podcast studio, Wingman Planning. We're in Belmar, New Jersey. I'm with Tom.
How are you, Anthony?
How are you? Cheers.
So this is a little bit different episode today. Cheers.
Cheers.
We've never had a cheers.
We never had a cheers, and this is my first
I've
ever.
never sat on this side.
As you should have been from the beginning.
So what's going on today?
I am taking over the Grit Won't Quit podcast. Best episode ever. That's what the viewers are saying. Andrew agrees.
I don't think that Andrew actually agrees, but I think he's playing along to be nice to you today.
Listen, as he should. Good boy.
So what are we talking about?
I feel like today I just want to have a really good conversation about where you feel like marketing's going AI-wise.
Okay.
I feel like what's interesting, and when I had the idea to do something like this, was you have so much knowledge to share when I speak to you on the phone. So I wanted to be able to bring that to more people and a wider audience just because you're a good brain to pick. So I'm curious to see.
So you just like to call me to pick my brain is what you're saying?
You're annoying, yes.
I thought you called me because of our friendship.
Oh.
Fair.
Okay, wait. So give me the backstory,
works.
Tom. Wingman has been here since 2009.
Correct.
They have one office in Manasquan. They have the other one in Belmar. They've been doing.
Which office do you like better?
I like the setup of the Manasquan office, but I like the location of the Belmar office.
Fair. I think a lot of people would say the same thing. The Manasquan office with the conference room is nice.
It's beautiful. I love it. I like this too. It's just different.
It's more, walk-in kind of, it's smaller. It's not really offices. It's more of an open concept.
More of an open concept indeed. So since 2009 has been propelling businesses forward, multimedia-wise. Let me ask you, start off by telling me how you got your start. I always say that you started in your mom's kitchen with one printer.
That's wrong.
And you worked your way to the top, and now you're dominating.
So that is an incorrect story. So if you're telling people that, please don't do that anymore.
All right, come on, tell me.
I started in my own dining room. I was living on my own.
Okay.
I wasn't with mom. I was living on my own, and I decided that I had a corporate job, and I was like, I could do this better.
Okay.
I could own my own business. I could do it better. Started by building websites, and here we are.
Okay.
So
my story's a little better.
You think?
A little bit.
Why do you think your story's better?
It just sounded a little better.
How did you get started?
In real estate?
In real estate.
I always had a little bit of an interest in it. Did a little bit more research, talked to some people about it, and I said to myself, I think I could do this. And I gave myself a little bit of a window to learn more, and that's where Rudy got involved.
Was Rudy the only place you worked?
Yeah.
Donna? For a first spot there, and you just been climbing the ropes?
And we've been dominating ever since, yes.
How many years have you been with Rudy?
I think I'm going on year 4 now.
Wow. You love it?
I love it every day. Real estate for me lets me do everything that I'm annoying at already. So marketing stuff, I always have an eye for detail. I always want my headshot on absolutely everything. I love being able to be around people. My degree's in psych, so it just kind of
Where'd you go to
goes
school?
hand in hand. Kane, University up north.
Perfect.
Wait, tell me what you feel like is the future with AI. I think
AI is your big question of the day, huh?
It's my question of the day, just because I feel like it's a hot topic.
So what do you want to give me your perspective, and then I'll give you mine, or you want me to
from
tell
my smaller perspective, because I feel like you might have more of a grip on it.
Okay.
I think that it'll eliminate some jobs, but I think it'll never be able to replace human creativity. So I feel like there's always going to be that need for that job and that aspect of the human brain. What do you think about that?
I think you're right. I think that's right. I think AI is going to change the way that business is done. Okay. I think that, there's going to be some jobs that go away because of AI, like you said. But then, just like any technology that comes forward, new jobs are going to be created.
Okay.
Think about when everybody went to the web, in 2000, before 2000, in the 90s, right? People started making websites, and then, you think everything's going to change. But then print's still around. You told me recently you just did a mailer. If everything when websites first came around and everybody said no one's going to use print anymore. Now has print totally changed, and is it smaller than it was 15 years ago? Okay. Sure, But I think that there's going to be other jobs that come off of AI that we don't even know about yet.
Okay.
I think you're gonna, you could put a lot of data into an AI machine and get results, but you need someone that's going to explain those results to the stakeholders of the business, because the business owner, or in a bigger corporation, the senior vice presidents, they're not going to go to AI themselves. So you're still going to need, and you're going to need people that are going to train the AIs and to get better at the AIs. Now, do I think some positions will go away? I definitely do. Do I think that you could do social media posts faster with AI? I certainly do.
Okay.
And I think you have to embrace those aspects of it and take those efficiencies, use them to your advantage, and then think about on the backside of it is how do you take that time savings and put it into other resources.
Okay. I think that makes a lot of sense. I get what you're saying. So like having AI do more of like the data research a little bit quicker, so then the actual person could focus more on.
And I also think that there's times that AI is just wrong. Like,
okay.
I've done some searches where the data is just inaccurate. So like I think that it's there to help right now, and I think it's going to get better and better every day. So I don't want to say that AI is not good. It's very good, and you can do a lot of stuff very quickly. But I also think you still need that right now. You still need that human touch. I'm not ready to let AI run all Wingman social media. I want Jenna still involved in the process.
Shout out to Jenna.
Shout out to Jenna.
Shout out to Jenna, best photographer ever.
So I think that Jenna still needs to review it, make sure from our brand perspective and our brand voice that it's speaking the way we want it to speak. Okay,
I have to agree with that. I never thought about it the way you did. Let me ask you.
Well, that's why I'm getting interviewed today.
So annoying. Let me ask you this, because we spoke about it on the phone, but I think it's a really good thing to definitely touch on. Wingman is expanding.
Wingman is expanding.
So we have the one office in Manasquan. We have the other office.
That's our main building. We started there. We bought that building about 7-8 years ago.
Beautiful building.
Thank you. You should have seen what it looked like. It was an old realtor building before.
It was a dump?
It was a dump. It was a Crossroads building from 1975.
Oh, but you got to steal, because look at it now.
I know.
And you're in prime location, because that's a busy road.
That's a very busy road. Route 70 is a nice thoroughfare.
You can never leave.
Traffic. No, we're not leaving.
Never could leave. Wait, but tell me, you have the one in Manasquan,
and then we have this Belmar.
This one in Belmar. But what is the future of Wingman?
We're in the process of franchising our business, so there'll be Wingmans in every location.
Cheers to that, actually. I think that's a great thing.
There you go.
So what does that mean, though? You're franchising the building? You're
franchising the concept. Franchising what we do and how we do it, and finding people that want to own their own business, but maybe don't want to invest in all the overhead to having the employees, where they could go out, they're good at networking, they like to sell, they like to make connections with people, but they don't know how to do all the work.
Okay.
So they'll go out and put a Wingman in their town. They'll have a little storefront, more like a Belmar than a Manasquan.
Okay, something a little bit more lively,
a little small. And again, you have the where you came in and you asked about the postcards. You have the shirts and the apparel that we do. Have a small location that people could come into. Again, a lot of business owners, not a mom and pop business owners, like to see people in person still.
Yes.
They do. They don't all jump online to do things online.
And there's importance in having tangible things. When we were talking about the postcards before, I would never know the difference between
6x9 and 6x11.
If you didn't show it to me with someone's information on it, I would be more like, what is 6x11?
Yeah. So I think that having that just is easy. Someone came in the other day and they said, can we just sit down and go over a marketing plan? Yeah. The guy would have never been like, oh, I'll email you everything and just send me a proposal. Yeah. He wanted to go through his plan. Like here the other day, last week, we did a networking event. There was 50 business owners in here, exchanging business cards, and a good way to connect business owners to other business owners.
I think that's amazing.
I think that's kind of the Wingman concept is replicatable, that we could bring it into other neighborhoods and help other business owners in those neighborhoods.
I love it. Wingman is for the people.
Wingman is for the people.
I think you should run for mayor. I think that'd be a good thing.
You having a second cocktail?
Listen, if you don't catch up, Wingman, I heard this thing. What did it say? You gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. What that means, I could not tell you.
You're ready.
But I like always ready.
Double fisting them.
Always. Come on, listen.
So what else is on your mind today that you want to know about? You got to ask about franchise. You got to ask about AI. You're in the captain's chair today.
I'm always in the captain's chair. Let that be known. I want to know, what is some marketing things that you feel like you would like to see more of from business owners? Do you feel like a lot of the mom and pop brands don't really touch as heavily into social media as they should, for example? Do you feel like certain brands should be touching more on print media and getting like things like that more done? Like, what do you feel like as a lack in certain?
I think it depends on the industry.
Okay.
You know, I think that social is very important, and I think organic social is very important. You're very good at it. You post your reels, you post your stories. You're in front of the camera, and you're not scared to be in front of the camera, which I think is awesome. Again, your age and how cool you are and everything like that, it makes it easy for you.
Tom thinks I'm cool. That's documented, Jenna. Get that clip and email it to me, please.
Other businesses don't want to be, their owner doesn't want to be on camera. And I think with social, you have to be ready to be on camera. Or someone's got to be ready to be on camera from the business, because people want to see more than just a flat image. People want to see.
It's interesting you say that, though, because I feel like, and you tell me more than I would know, I feel like you guys have to get so much engagement because you are the face and the brand. So people connect easily with you talking about like SEO and things like that. It shows more that you're on the ground with us, working with me.
Absolutely.
And one thing I will say about working with Wingman that I personally enjoy is if I need him specifically, I can call him specifically. I call the office, I talk to him directly. Nicole, I love. Jenna, I love. Andrew's my third fave. I don't know. Do I know anyone else on this?
I don't know, but Andrew's the third fave? Let's go back and talk about that problem.
It's in chronological order.
So I'm number one, or is Jenna number one?
You're number 0. 0 becomes before 1.
So I'm I'm top billing.
Top dog. Always top dog.
All right, so Nicole or Jenna? Who's ahead of who?
Nicole, I love. Jenna did just take a beautiful, crisp, well-lit photo of me. So Jenna right now, when we're done with this, I'm going to make sure she has this in her Stanley because she earned it.
She's got a big-ass Stanley over there.
Woo! Listen, she did good. She did good. Wait,
All right.
But answer the question. What do you think?
Give me the question again.
I lost the question.
When you were saying about I'm on the ground with you guys, yes.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I think people connect more when the owner of a company is kind of the front face.
Absolutely. I'm the front face.
Do you feel like you guys get more engagement when you're on the
Jenna,
reels
what
and
do we
stuff?
what do we think? Yes, I do better on the reels.
The engagement's better on the reels when you're on it.
Yep. Okay. And when it's really, off the cuff natural, I think I even do better.
Okay. That's why I feel like the ratings on this is so high, just because it's authentically you.
Oh, I thought it because we have you today.
Well, this is the highest viewed video right here. Speak it into existence. This is it right here.
Did you tell Rudy you're coming in today?
Yeah.
What did he think of you being?
I talk so quick sometimes to him. I think some of the stuff goes over his head just because I'm always kind of like, la, 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 but that's just me at my core. But no, he's excited.
It was great. You guys got behind our food drive this year. You helped collect food. And didn't you do Christmas in July too?
We did the Christmas in July bin. I think this year for me personally, I want to do more events and stuff. I'm hosting a networking event on the 18th. I sold out the last one. Everyone had nothing.
Everybody had a great time.
Yes, genuinely too.
The cornhole was a great idea.
Thank
I can't
you.
say enough good things about that.
Now we're doing another one. It's going to be at the Garden State Distillery. It's going to be open bar. I'm going to have some food out. I'm going to sell this one out again. But it was
what's
good.
with the events now? You like them?
I like the events. I don't know if I like the events because I'm a control freak and I just want like the people I like around me to be around me.
Is that why you keep calling me every day to come?
Well, that's because you're obligated to go. If you don't come, I'm going to have to come down to Belmar and come get you. It's going to be a whole thing. But I do like the events because it's also, what I learned about the last one is I was able to mesh different networking groups that I've already been a part of and get those people to those events. And I was able to cross-match people who would never be in the same room, and it was amazing.
Do you want to hear a success story from your last event?
Oh, do I know this?
No, I'm just telling you for the first time now.
Oh, I love this.
You know Christy from Vital Chrissy from Vital Inspections.
I think it's Vitali. Yeah.
She contacted me and she wants to meet and have coffee, all because of your event. I never knew Vitality Inspections or Sabrina or Christy.
Sabrina is my favorite. Love Justin from Vitality Inspections. They're great. Yeah.
So because of you, they have a meeting with me.
Oh, I love that. And see, it's like small interactions like that. Like, do I get anything from that directly? No, but it's just
No, but people remember that it was because of your networking.
Yes, and I, like you, I love Vitality Inspection. They do a great job. So to be able to connect to people that I know do good work is the whole foundation.
And you also have another good inspector that was there, Anthony Tortorella, too. He's the
yes,
man. E&A.
and actually, and when he sees this, he's going to be mad, but he's my workout partner now. We go to the same gym.
Oh, you're a Sweat 440 guy?
Yeah, same gym, same time. Anthony kicks my butt.
He wrote a funny post that he thought his wife and daughter were trying to kill him by making him go to that gym. Shout out to Carolyn.
Shout out to Carolyn. That's my fave. Love her.
She's
love
awesome.
her to absolute death.
Again, she's a very good networker too.
She's always at networking events, and she's another one I love to bounce ideas off of just because she's in different spaces that I'm not networking. Mm-hmm. So she does different events, and I can always pick her brain to see what she likes and what she doesn't like.
Okay.
And yeah, kind of feed off of the energy.
So now you're going to do this one event in March, and then are you going to do more events?
There's going to be more events to come all year long.
One thing, you need to have enough parking. Your first event did not have enough parking.
I will personally take on the task
of valeting.
Of not even valeting. I'm going to go to the township and mandate that there is more parking because Tom from Wingman Planning asked me to have more parking. Every event that I have from this day forward will have ample parking for Tom.
In April, let me know if you're interested in doing a pub crawl networking event. I want to put that together. I want to use my trolleys and use downtown Manasquan if you're interested.
I'm 100% interested. I think
it's
a terrible idea.
Would you rather do Belmar or Manasquan? Belmar has more bars, but I think
Belmar
Manasquan
has
would be
more bars, more local. It's like doing it on in Asbury. Like you want something that's going to be here to here to here to here.
Yeah, like you could hit 5 different places quickly.
I think that'd be good.
And we make a networking event where we kind of have 150 people, different trolleys, go from place to place.
This is my era now that I'm in. If I don't like the way something is, I'm in an era now where I have the resources, I have the people, I have people like you, where I can create what I want to be at.
Yeah.
If I don't like some networking events, they have like specific people that could be sponsors, and once that slot's full, then you can't be it. If I have an event and there's 9 inspectors that are sponsoring it, how do I know that you're not going to connect with 1 through 7 and you'll connect with the other 2?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Who am I to take away from you connecting with those people? Fair. So what I didn't love is I feel like I was always seeing the same people and I wasn't genuinely enjoying that time. So I want to make sure I have some surprises for this one. Okay. I think not that I lacked in the last one, but I feel like
you crushed the last one.
It was amazing, but I want to have a little bit more genuine fun. I'm in a space where I don't have any competition and I have no one to impress.
Yeah.
So the only person I really have to impress is myself. So
great, let's do it.
Here I am.
All right.
But I think that's a good idea.
So you like the pub crawl in April?
I think it's going to be a very rough day, but I think it'll be really good for connecting. And who's not going to sign up for that?
I know. I agree with you.
I can see the banner on the trolley already. It's just my face, and then it says words and stuff.
Wait, so I'm no longer I'm no longer in charge of this? You're taking over it?
It's yours?
Your face on this?
It's yours? I thought you were bringing it to me because you wanted me to be a part of it.
I thought we were co-sponsoring that one.
It's a joint event. It's a joint venture.
Joint event.
You're going to see this year we're going to have a lot of joint ventures. Like this, me being able to do this takeover was my idea. And
it was 100% your idea.
And Tom just knows that Battle knows. Battle knows best.
Battle knows best.
I got to get that on the hoodie.
There you go.
Battle knows best, sponsored by Wingman.
You need us to make it for you?
Battle
knows best.
Andrew, write that down. Battle knows best.
Andrew's already got it. He doesn't even need to write it down. What else is on this agenda, man?
Tell me, anything that you feel like you think that people would benefit from knowing about Wingman specifically, or maybe you personally?
I'm a Monmouth County guy. I've been living down on the shore for the last 15 years. I love it. I call it home. We try to do our best job on every job. We try to put the right resources and the best team forward to help every business grow. Our goal is to grow with you and to make your business better.
And you're giving back a lot to the community.
We do. We have a foundation that we called the Wingman Foundation that gives toys to people in need. At the holidays, we also do food drives throughout the year, and then we do a massive food drive that we give out. About 500 families get a full meal for Thanksgiving.
Wow. How did your food drive do this year? I know you guys
It was the
broke
best
your record.
ever. Yeah. Best ever food drive.
Do you know the numbers on it? Or
it was a little over 500. 500 families that we helped. So, like when you think about 500 families, that's like 4,000 people.
That's amazing.
So we'll keep doing it, and hopefully we keep getting the support from you guys.
Of course, anything you need from me, I'm always here for.
You're in.
I think that's amazing, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Well, this is Anthony Battle taking over the Grit Won't Quit podcast. All right. Okay, wait, Tom, give me that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do a little sip, or it's bad luck. And tell everyone where we can find you.
You can find us at wingmanplanning.com. You also can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Wingman Planning. And then if you want to follow me personally, you can follow Wingman Tom on Instagram.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Woo! Woo!